Sorry, folks, we're just figuring out some technical difficulties at the moment. We'll be back soon. We're on standby.
Kind of hoping it speeds the game up a bit.
And they're back.
Wait, so this stream is being done on the bot?
minutes. Oh, it's been 5 minutes. Okay. No, but Alex disappeared. He's like I think he's desperately trying to fix shit. Oh, we're on. Holy shit. Oh, I can't swear. It's YouTube. Oh my god.
Okay. I think we're live. Are we live? Can you hear me? Okay.
Okay, we're good. Jelly, everyone, welcome. Thank you for waiting. Oh my god, we're here. It's me,
Awesome.
Addison, from Boston Bike Polo in the basement of Cambridge Bicycles with Shelly.
Oh.
We are here to witness the first Benchminer draft since 2015 back in Los Angeles. We've got about 104 people, 140 people signed up for this draft. So
147 to be exact. 147.
A whole lot of you are not getting drafted, so this is going to be awesome. Y'all's feelings are going to get hurt.
Well, that's
So
we're 56 people are being drafted tonight, right?
Yeah, and so let's get this out of the way. Who's your first pick? Who's going to get picked first, Shelly?
I was saying I would probably go for either Daniel Ruano or Mendiola.
No, you can only pick one. Sorry. Who's going to be?
Mendiola.
Nice, good pick. I've got Andrew Wayland. Good old shitty.
Real shitty.
Yeah.
I saw
really
in the chat that someone thinks that Diego is going to be 5th overall, so we can see if that's going to pan out.
Yeah, a little birdie told me that Carol is actually going to pick Diego first, so we'll see if that birdie is right. But,
okay.
Before we get going, I want to say big thank you to everyone who has who's donated already. We're at about $420.69 funds raised.
Wow, that was just perfect timing for you, wasn't it?
It's amazing. All of these funds are going to go to help the folks who need it get to this tournament and make it a really awesome tournament. So thank you everyone who's donated. Really blown away by how much y'all have given us already.
Can you I know you're in the basement. Can you fill us in on the vibe of what's going on upstairs?
I think they're just waiting. It's really quiet up there. It's either that or my sound canceling headphones working very well.
Gotcha.
Everybody yell if you can hear me. No, nothing yet. I wonder if the audio went out again.
All right, so as most of you all know, this is a snake draft, right? So we're starting with Carol as the first GM to choose, going all the way down to Bruce, who will get 2 picks in a row, and it will snake back and forth until the last person has been chosen.
Exactly, and Carol's got the first pick, and Shelly and I are in the GM chat, and we just witnessed the first pick. Who's going to announce it? Shelly, you want to announce it, or should I announce it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, first pick, Benchminer 6, Boston, goes to Shelly of New York City.
Wow, very, very humbled. Wow, that is...
Damn, Shell, I was going to bet you go first round. I should have done that. Fuck. Hell yeah,
well, I guess I don't know. I
pick.
Carol just made a little bit of bike polo history. I think by first pick being WTF player. That's pretty cool. I feel very humbled to be that pick.
Shelly, I think you are now officially the best player in bike polo. Hell yeah.
If only.
Nope, it's fact. It's here. That's awesome. First pick.
That's also, like one of the things of being a GM that has to pick first, or like it's a little bit of a gamble. It's like, I know I want this person, but do I think they're going to still be around by the time it gets to the end of the second round? So,
I think you were a first round pick, so that was pretty smart by Carol to pick you up.
Awesome.
Now Carol
I'm
has
definitely, I'm definitely happy about that. Carol and I have like a good chemistry on the court, so I'm looking forward to seeing who's on the rest of the people on our team.
Shell, yeah. Carol's got now the option to go the WTF hoarder route. Let's see if that happens. That would be pretty cool to see. I don't know.
All right.
All right.
I think we got our second pick already. And I'll announce that one.
Second pick is from Tenzin.
Tenzin picked Jenny Spencer.
Damn, hell yeah, Jenny.
Let's go.
Jenny from San Francisco picked up second.
Yeah, lefty goalkeeper.
Yep. Another solid pick. Jenny is a very consistent player. Jenny came here to the Commonwealth Classic in Boston and played amazing up until got an injury, which was a little sad to see, but
yeah,
that's a really solid player. So that's tight. 2 WFT players get picked first.
And so let's see. We up next. We got who's the next GM? Bob? Is that right? No, Deanna.
Deanna, let's see if we can go to the power ranking slide or the pick order slide here. In the meantime, while we wait, let's give a big thank you to all of the people who have donated. Mark Friends just donated because they want Joe Madison to be drafted. I think that's a great pick. Mark Friends thinks it's good enough pick to donate some money towards that. Hell yeah. Thank you to Mimi. Thank you to Javier. Thank you to Ben, Austin Davis, Alexis from Toronto, and Elias. All have been very generous in sending us some cash, or sending some of the players that are going to hopefully get drafted some cash. So.
Okay, so it looks like Deanna has picked. And Deanna has
third pick.
Is Mimi.
Hell yeah. Solid pick. Mimi from Grand Rapids. Another super consistent, solid player. Who's also came to the Commonwealth Classic.
Yeah, and let's say Mimi's only been playing 4 years, I believe. So I'd say that's a pretty good track record for being chosen for bench. 4 years playing.
First rounder, Mimi. That's something to be proud of.
Hell yeah.
All right. So we still yet to see anyone in these projected picks to get drafted. So let's see what happens moving forward. We got next pick goes to is Bob's the next pick, right?
Yes, Bob's next.
Bob from LA of Ginyu Force fame. If my memory doesn't fail me.
You're right.
Do you ever play that team? Do you ever play Ginyu Force, Shell? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Bob picks Andrew Wayland.
Let's go.
Now Salt Lake City. There it is, the first number 1 projected pick, scooped up by Bob.
Yeah, Bob, originally from the Southeast, living in LA now. Known Bob for a long time.
Picks up Andrew, now of SLC, former Cali. I'd still consider him a Cali boy. So far, this is a fully Cali-esque team. Looking good. Pretty solid pick by Bob. I don't think that'll be disappointed. I don't think Shitty will be very disappointed to play with Bob. I want Bob to draft me. Just saying.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know if they've ever played together. I think not, because Shitty's always been kind of linked up with San Francisco players for the most part.
Yep, playing with Forrest and Jackie and and all those guys. We got the next pick, Rido from Boston, scoops up Sean Marsh. Sean Marsh, a 13-year-long player out of Seattle. I think we're all, if you don't know Sean Marsh, you really haven't been paying attention. North American champion. And Sean's coming to Boston as a first pick. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Sean, for being a first rounder.
Not surprised by that pick. I think that Rido really and Sean really have like a similar kind of play style and movement with their bikes on the court. So yeah. All right, let's actually.
These guys are flying through the picks. I think they all know their first pick, and so Nick Wald from Boston is gonna 2 Boston picks in a row. Who do you think? Did you already look, Shell?
I already looked.
Oh, you already look. All right, you say it then.
Okay, so we've got Nick has picked Gabe. Gabe currently residing in New York City. Previously out of Salt Lake City. Obviously, very talented player. Can really, and my teammate, like that guy, can get the ball in the net. If you're having trouble, he can get it done. That's for sure.
Another solid pickup by Nick. Gabe is definitely the fastest person on that team. Gabe's definitely the best player on that team now, so nice pickup, Nick. All right, who's up next? Let's go. What are we at? The 7th pick?
Yeah, we are up to, we got Will picking next.
Oh, I just heard the crowd go wild upstairs with the baby Cav got picked up from San Francisco in the first round. All right, William.
That is awesome. We love baby Cav.
That's a BBP fan favorite right there. Doing the crowd good, William. Solid pickup. Congrats, Kev, getting picked up first round. All right. Well, what do we got? Last pick by Bruce. Oh, did I lose you? All right. I think I'm alone now.
I'm here. I was doing a little typing, so I just put myself on mute for a second, but I'm here with you.
It's all good. I hear everyone yelling upstairs, yelling and shouting because I don't know if they're knife fighting or they're super psyched that Diego just got picked first round by Bruce.
All right. Diego's an awesome player, someone that I would love to play with in the future. Overall, like, solid player. I definitely, expected Diego to go in the first round. So, congratulations, Diego.
I did too. And besides, being a very talented player, Diego is just an all-around nice guy, great vibes. I, for one, would, if I was drafting, would draft based on vibes, and Diego would definitely be on the good vibes list there. So it's another solid pickup first round.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And I'm not surprised. Like, Bruce is definitely a player who has, I've had conversations with before about like what like having a good teammate is about. And a lot of times Bruce is like, it's about vibes first. It's about like being able to hang with your teammates and getting along and just being buddies. So vibes is an important thing when it comes to the game.
For sure. Yeah, it's a solid pickup. And Bruce also gets a following pick. Bruce gets a pick last, and then first in the second round, he scoops Daniel Ruano from Mexico City.
Mexico City. Oh. That's looking like a fierce team already.
Yeah, what a bruiser team.
All right, so Bruce got 2 picks, and we're snaking back to Will. Looks like Will has picked up Salem. Did I announce that too soon?
Let's go, Salem. Possibly the tallest person in the draft list. Someone fact check me there.
Maybe aside from Will, who is the GM.
Ooh,
I don't know.
anyone
We
know
have-
who's taller?
I don't know. I know
Wait,
Salem is 6'6", just because that was the height of my surfboard, and I never forgot it when he told me. So I don't know how tall Will is.
Damn, Baby Kev really bringing down the average height of that team. That's okay though. Long boys. The average mallet length, the average reach of that team is going to be really hard to beat. Gonna have to stay far up. Salem in the chat is claiming Will is 6'5", so you heard it here.
Wait, what chat are you in? I don't see this.
In the YouTube chat, I'm in the YouTube.
Oh,
I'm in the YouTubes.
Okay.
I'm,
Who YouTube
I got it
chat?
going on here. Oh yeah.
I don't know. How do you internet? It's too many chat. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, there's a lot of chats going on. We got the WhatsApp chat. We got the YouTube chat. My nickname for Salem is Daddy Longleg Arms. All right, so
Got the
let's. What were you gonna say?
Nothing important. Go for it.
Looks like we got our next pick from Nick, and we got Jimmy from Beehive. I'm super stoked. I'm about to play with Jimmy out in at Smack. Everyone knows Jimmy. Jimmy is an amazing player. Probably one of the best Raclettes you see in North America.
And Rhino follows that up with Jess from Calgary, Chinook fame.
Oh yeah, Jess
Super
is
solid player.
so fierce. I'll never forget the first time I talked to Jess about how she got into bike polo. She was talking about how she was watching from the sidelines, came to check it out. Someone invited her. And then like while during a game, someone on the court got their nose broken, and she was like, "Oh yeah, this is a sport for me."
Yeah, Jess definitely shut down Olsen when we played them in Slash Royale like many times. I think Jess and Ryan are gonna really jive well together. Super solid pickup by Rido. I think that was a very smart pick.
Absolutely.
Excited to see that team is looking pretty dangerous right now. Let me say.
All right, I think, and so we should be getting back to. Is it Bob? Bob is next. Bob picked
Mr.
up
Delgado.
Kelly.
Wasted no time.
Not surprised by that one at all.
Picking up the famous Party out of Toronto, who said nothing else in her bio besides "I will drink at this event."
That's true. I need to go back to those.
I believe that maybe Bob is setting up a party team, but also like a real Slayer party team, like people who can party and also play really fucking good.
Yeah. If anything else, you know that it's going to be a great after party.
I mean, I think, yeah, they might have to wait to drink to the after party because that team's looking really good. All right, Deanna's with the next pick, scoops a gentleman by the name of Koyo from Seattle Bike Polo, claiming 10 years played. Real solid pickup there. One of those folks who sort of stopped playing for a while, and sort of surprised to see his name on the list. I texted him yesterday. I was like, "Yo, was someone trolling or is this a real deal?" Yeah, and Koyo's like, "No, that's me."
That's super awesome.
I was psyched.
You know, I think Koyo is one of those players. I mean, honestly, I think after you've been playing polo a certain amount of time, I think it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you'll be a little bit rusty, but like, I really think that like once you've got it, like it kind of becomes second nature. And I don't doubt that Koyo is going to jump right back into this and slay. So
yeah,
I'm excited to see him back on the court.
May or may not play with a real rear brake only in flats, but we'll see, huh?
Yeah. All right. It looks like Tenzin has picked up Mayo. Mayo from Portland, been playing 2 years. I don't know that much about Mayo, but I saw them play at Worlds and was very impressed. And they're definitely making their name well known in the scene for the little amount of time they've been playing.
I mean, with the 2 years under your belt, you certainly could say that again. Beat out Mimi for the least amount of years so far out of the picks.
Yeah. And then let's see, we're gonna snake back over to Carol. Carol's gonna have 2 picks in a row. Definitely looking forward to seeing who's gonna be on my team.
Oh yeah, Shelly, you take this over. I'm gonna go get another beer. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh my god. All right, so I don't know. I see some picks have made. I think I'm waiting for Alex to update the graphics, or I don't know if he wants me to announce it first. But I can see the next 2 picks, and I'm pretty excited about that. I gotta say, I'm very happy. So hold on, y'all. I gotta answer a question right here. Just doing a little bit of chat in the GM WhatsApp. All right. So Carol's next pick is Daniel Mendiola from Mexico. He's been playing 13 years. I'm very excited to play with Daniel. Definitely not disappointed about this pick. And so Carol's gonna snake back around, get her 3rd round pick. I'm in the chat, so I can see that is Arnold from Salt Lake City. I can't be more excited about this team so far. Arnold and I we've been playing together for a long time. Arnold used to live in New York City. We have a nice flow on the court. I have experience playing with Carol. Actually, I also have experience playing with Daniel. I played with Daniel in Puerto Rico a couple years back. So
You had Daniel as your first pick too, right?
I did. So I'm very, very excited about this.
Oh, damn, Arnold next. I want to be on this team.
I know.
My god.
I'm fucking like beaming. I'm fucking stoked.
Carol, pick me.
All right, so looks like we're waiting on Tenzin to pick. Oh, do you want to announce that, Addison?
Yeah, Tenzin picks none other than Boston Bike Polo's own Gage. I'm waiting for the cheer upstairs.
There you go.
There it is.
Another player, 2 years experience. Gage is an awesome teammate. I mean, you're in the same club, so I know you kind of, talk well of Gage, but I played Crown Classic with Gage and Alex, and really is like one of the teams that I felt like I connected with the quickest ever. Like it was just amazing.
Yeah, Gage's progression so fast. We came in second in East Sides. They're never stopping, trying to get better and better, and this team's going to be tight. Solid pick, Tenton.
Congratulations, Gage.
I think that cheer upstairs was even louder than when Baby Kev got picked. So hell yeah, Gage.
Hell yeah. Well, moving on, we've got Deanna's next pick. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are excited about this. You want to do the honors?
Yep. Deanna picks Dave Silverstein. Second Boston Bike Polo player in a row. Another new Boston Bike Polo player, 3 years under their belt. Hell yeah, Dave. Congrats.
Congratulations, David. David's an awesome player. I love one of like David's first, like, I love asking people how they discovered bike polo. And David's response was just so awesome. He was like, yeah, it's like walking by and I was kind of like looking at this hockey court, but the way that I could only see the top half of, you can only see the heads of people. And he's like, I could just tell by the way that they were moving that was not hockey. So I had to walk over and see what was going on. And I was like, that is really fucking awesome that you could tell that from so far away. You're like, something's not right about that. Like, I'm gonna go check it out.
Dave has been an amazing addition to the club. Also sort of a bummer when you're just trying to take it easy and Dave is just like schooling you left and right and you know, so fast, so good. That'll be a great team to watch. Really like what Deanna's doing with their team there.
Yeah, that is, so far, I mean, I'm just really excited about all these teams. Looks like we've got Bob Delgado picking Tyler Ferris, previously a Boston bike polo player, living in Portland now, spent a little bit of time in Salt Lake City.
Hell yeah, Tyler. Bob scooped up Tyler just before Nick was probably about to pick him. Very smart.
Fellow Judgment player. We love Tyler. He's a great teammate, so it's a really nice addition to that team so far. And
yeah, I believe that.
Also brings the party vibes.
Hell yeah.
That guy loves to laugh, and his laugh is contagious, so.
Righto's next pick is Davey Kim. Righto going for the Heat out of Salt Lake City. I honestly don't know Davey super well, so Shelly, what do you have to say?
I've never actually played with Davey, but Davey's been around playing polo for 9 years. I think they've spent most of their time in Salt Lake City, if I'm correct, but I'm really hoping to get a chance to play with Davey in the future. But
and maybe even get beat by Davey in the future.
Oh, maybe. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Righto's definitely setting up a bruiser team. I'm excited to see where he goes with this. I'm losing track of who's next. So who do we have next?
It should be Nick, right? We got two Boston GMs back to back, so should be Nick up next.
Oh, Arnold's saying that Bob's recreating his 2015 bench team. Arnold, you're gonna have to elaborate on that. I don't have the. I don't think Bike Polo stats go back that far. Nick's taking his time on this pick.
Yeah. So the rules are. Oh, okay. It looks like Nick GW picks his own clubmate, Addison or Radisson or Daddison. I like Daddison personally. I was gonna ask you, what do you think, like, knowing Ryan and Nick, like, do you have an idea of like what their strategies are gonna be in terms of like picking players?
I'm almost sure Nick is going to go with the familiar players.
Yeah.
So that's honestly not a surprise to me.
Well, yeah, Addison, you're like from watching you play for years, and you've always been like from the side of the court, always been like that. I want to play with that person one day. Like someone I've always like looked at, especially on the East Coast. Like always appreciated your play style, and your tenacity, and your little chirpiness. I love when you get a little heated and you're not afraid to like throw a shoulder. So, great pick. Great pick for Nick. I mean, look, we got Nick, Gabe, Jimmy, and Addison. That's the spicy team right there.
A lot of bank shots in that team's future. That's all I can say.
Yeah. How many would you do all bank shots? Every shot is a bank shot?
I would guess there's going to be between 69 and 420 bank shots taken by that team.
It better be more on the 420 side, or I'm be really disappointed. All right, so we've got Will coming up with his pick next.
Another Boston Bike Polo player, Nick Lagasse. Hell yeah, buddy.
Tell us about Nick Lagasse, because I don't know if a lot of people know who Nick Lagasse is. But put on the Lagasse.
Nick is a COVID era bike polo player who started playing solo polo because we weren't allowed to play with each other, and is an absolute droid when it comes to ball control. And has a sight set for the net, and usually hits nothing but net. So super solid pickup by William. I'm very excited to see this team play together.
Nate Mumbert says all the gas, no the brakes.
Lay joke. Well deserved by Nick, third rounder. I mean, Boston Bike Polo is just absolutely killing it right now with these top picks.
Yeah, what is this? How much? Like, what? Yeah, they.
It's definitely not people worried about people flaking. It's people, picking picks that are really good.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with where the tournament's being thrown.
Absolutely not.
No, I mean Boston Bike Polo. I gotta say, someone was asking me the other day, like, who's your favorite polo club outside of New York City, and like, there's some contenders, but like, I had to go with Boston Bike Polo. I love you guys. I mean, obviously you get to see each other more than other clubs, but you guys got a lot of good people up there, a lot of good competitiveness, like, and you guys are a lot of WTF players coming out of your club as well now, right?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we have a huge group of people watching this draft upstairs, I mean, sort of speaks for itself.
Hell yeah. Well, congratulations to Nick.
Yep, and so we're going back to Bruce, who's going to get the next two picks, and starts with Anthony out of Arizona Hardcourt Bike Polo.
AJ.
AJ, awesome. I saw him play in like 2012. I think they were 14 or 15 by that point, but like still known as the 13-year-olds who slayed and were super good back then. And I haven't seen them play in a long time, but I can only imagine how good Anthony is at this point.
They're good. They're great. I saw them when I played out at the qualifier in Salt Lake City last year. Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, how many of these GMs are going to know like some of these players that they don't travel super often or live like across the country. So, Bruce obviously very familiar with that Southwest region. So I'm not surprised that Bruce knows about AJ and recognizes their talent and experience, and they're definitely fast, aggressive player, which is great.
Hell yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing AJ play again, especially here in Boston on the flawless court. It's going to be a stick court for this bench tournament. We got the roll-in doors, great for on-the-fly line changes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're waiting on Bruce because he gets 2 picks in a row. Yeah, how long you guys had that court? You guys got
I think
that
we're
a
going
couple,
on like,
right?
yeah, for like 4 years, and
Mhm.
I mean it's super thankful for it because it's allowing us to throw sick events like this. So, I mean, we're, as you can see, we're gonna get like the best bike polo players in history showing up in July. So,
All right,
that's
looks like we've got Bruce's pick. We got Jess Elliott. That's a person I definitely wanted to see picked in this draft. I'm super excited for Jess. Jess is an amazing player, great ball control, great bike control. Definitely, deserves to be here. So, and like Jess has spent a lot of time living in New York City now, but spent a lot of time in that Salt Lake City, Southwest region. So, Bruce is very aware of Jess and her skills. So it's great to see that pick from him.
Yep, super solid pick. Just very consistent, level-headed player. I had her pretty high up in my mock draft. I knew she was gonna go early, so good pick, Bruce.
Taco mommy.
So it's Bruce, and then it's back to Nick, right?
Back
I
to
should really have
Will.
this.
Back to
Back to
Will.
Will.
Watch it
Should
out.
really have this written down. Still a lot of real high power ranked players, projected picks from the other mock drafts left. Notably, 2 players from Seattle, Jake and Anthony. Olsen is going to give me a lot of shit for getting picked before him, but I'm definitely better than Olsen. So,
I mean, no comment.
the picks are definitely slowing down those first few rounds where you're like rapid fire. Everyone's trying to get their favorite players. So, Will's gonna scoop up Cato out of this Twin Cities.
Congrats, Kato. I was just
Cato.
I was just nerding out watching some old polo videos the other day, and with Kato like commentating. I love that guy. He has so much fun. Does great commentation. Also, even better bike polo player. So congratulations, Alex.
Great bike polo player. Has done really well at the Commonwealth Classics. No question that he succeeds in Boston.
Also, another tall player. What's going on? What the fuck is going on?
I think Will might have a strategy. As soon as Will picked Cato, Nick wasted no time at all. Immediately picked Dev.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah, Dev.
Dev, who is now Boston Bike Polo.
Shit, yeah. Someone that I am really looking forward to playing like a hard tournament with. Dev has an amazing passing game, has a great eye for really cool plays, and has been playing a shitload since they moved to Boston. So super solid pickup.
Great communicator on the court. So
absolutely.
So we should be going back to, we got Rido. And it looks like Rido picks up Charlie, who from Philadelphia. Charlie previously from Buffalo, New York. Chuffalo is what we used to call him. living in Philly now. So that's an amazing pickup. Charlie is a fantastic passer, always in like the best positions, constantly rotating. Definitely someone who doesn't mind playing 3-up. Charlie is someone that I would love to play with in the future as well. Congratulations, Charlie, on that, and Rido for getting Charlie.
Love to see those old school players. I mean, I know this draft list is pretty heavy with the old school players, but you know, people who, for lack of better words, have adapted to the game and are still competitive, still really good.
Yeah, should we talk about a couple other people I saw sign up that very unexpected? We got Alexis.
Oh yeah, Tex.
Yeah, Tex.
Yeah, former polo hero of mine. Yeah, like similar to Koyo. Did they stop playing and start playing again? Are they still good? And I know Tex is definitely still good. So, who else is on that list?
Robbie Eccles, right? Robbie's been.
Oh
playing.
hell yeah, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robbie finished second in the Slash Royale last about a year ago now. Still shoots harder than ever. Still is scarier as fuck than ever to play against.
All right, looks like we've got our next pick. We got Bob. Looks like Bob drafted Jake Langdon.
Hell yeah, Jake. Honestly, pretty surprised to see Jake go this late in the game, having finished first in Cascadia qualifiers last year.
Me too.
Super solid player, great shot, fast, calculated, great passer, great shooter. Will absolutely jive well with this team. I mean, I think these names on Bob's pick sheet speak for themselves. Everyone knows these folks.
Yeah, it's interesting. You say Jake being picked so last. I know that I feel like Jake kind of took some years off, so I wonder how much of that is maybe we have a couple GMs who started when Jake wasn't necessarily playing, if that has anything to do with it. Kind of hard to say.
Totally. Deanna picks up Gavin next out of Ottawa.
Oh, lefty Gavin out of Ottawa.
Hell yeah, Gavin. Gavin, who who we were just talking about, Robbie. He was teamed up with Robbie in the Slash Royale and recently came out with those new polo shafts.
Yeah, Gavin is such a strong finisher as well, in the game. And him being a lefty player, he plays with speed and finesse. And sometimes getting in front of him and shutting him down can be difficult. So it's a great pickup from Deanna.
Yeah, Gavin, I think I wasn't there, but I heard that he did super well at ESPYs in New York.
Yeah, he did. In the rain and everything, nothing slowed him down.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that speaks volumes there for Gavin's game. Tenzin picks up Mark Asseltine out of East Van. Mark, the former tournament director from NAH.
Mark has an amazing shot. It kind of I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about me and Mark, but I feel like our teams have always gone head to head, and that guy, his shot, he can lift his shot. So you really gotta watch out for him. You cannot give him a line, that's for sure.
It's probably that home improvement support belt that he wears.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really, they might not wear that anymore. Anyways,
Oh,
next
oh,
pick.
right. When you're
Next,
lifting heavy things, I know.
Carroll scoops Elijah out of Seattle because hometown, teammate Elijah.
Yeah, teammate. Yeah, I'm definitely not surprised by that. I think that's great strategy from Carroll. It's like someone that you play with, you're familiar with, clubmates with, probably have a little bit of the same like mentality about how to go about playing polo. So, yeah, super excited.
Seattle's got their passing game. They, they play together all the time, and it's definitely very smart to pick someone who you're familiar with and who's also very good. Speaking of Seattle players who are very good, Pretty Tony.
Oh, yes, Pretty Tony. I'm trying not to geek out over here about my team. I'm very excited. If you can hear that.
I mean, I'm pretty jealous too because, Pretty Tony is like one of my top polo players too.
Yeah. Never played with Tony, so I'm very excited. Or Elijah, so I'm like really excited to get to play with some Seattle players. Like that's one thing we were talking about, like how I like playing with you, Addison. It's like you got a little bit of that like Seattle style, so that's definitely like a draw for me.
One touch passes.
I love it. One touch passes. That's where it's at.
That team is going to be very fun to watch. Very fun to watch.
All right, looks like moving on, we've got Tenzin, who's picking up Charlotte, previously out of Boston bike polo, currently New York City bike polo. We are so excited to have Charlotte in New York.
Oh yeah, let's go, Char.
Oh man, that makes me super happy.
Nice pickup, Tenzin. Despite actually never playing with Charlotte in a tournament, I was supposed to at the Commonwealth Classic before I hurt myself. Charlotte is a very good friend of mine and super good polo player. Well-deserved pick in the fifth round. I mean, the only thing I'll say about Charlotte is that I was very, very disappointed when she moved to, my nemesis city.
Oh, come on. I just said that you were our favorite club, and now you're saying Nemesis City? Come on.
I mean...
Well, it's just because we're better than you.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. So...
Tenzin's building a hell of a squad. Really excited to see where this one goes. D just came out with... Hold on. Dana just picked someone that actually withdrew from the draft, so...
Really? I never even saw this name on the draft list.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't on there.
Oh, okay. But,
She must have an old version. But I wish that they didn't withdraw because super good player. Y'all will never know who I'm talking about.
Yep. But while we're at it, we can talk about kind of like the rules of like this draft right now is each GM has about like 2 minutes to pick a player. And if they're struggling to pick like who they want, they can ask for more time and they get another minute. Everyone's been really good about picking people really quick. And even so, Deanna's already picked their next player, and it's Amber.
Hell yeah, Amber.
Amber competed at Worlds as well. I think their team was Peachy Keen. No, Peachy Fuzzy. What was it? Shit, I'm messing this up. But definitely was in France competing at the World Championship. Worked their way through the
wild card.
Thank you. I don't know why I had such a brain fart there. Worked their way through the wild card and into the main event. So that is a huge win. And congratulations to Amber.
Solid pick, Deanna.
And Peachy Spicy. Peachy Spicy was the team name. Thank you for that, Jess.
So Bob takes the easy route out and just picks the the top of the projected list here. I don't know why else he would have picked Olsen. Just kidding. Oh, Olsen's super solid pick. Going on Bob's squad.
Definitely a speedy player.
Super speedy. Has really, excelled since moving to Boston. We've taught him quite a lot, and that's probably why he's been winning tournaments. Yeah, this Bob squad is looking pretty friggin' lethal.
Yeah, not to mention, I think you went out for a second, Addison, but Bob and Olsen used to live in LA together, I think around the same time, so they probably have some experience playing with each other.
Yeah, that team is going to be a real tough contender. All right, so who's next here?
We got Rido next. We got Ryan.
Who do you think is going to get picked next, Shell? Who's Ryan going for?
I already saw, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't envy these GMs at all. This is super hard. You got all your top picks just, disappearing through your fingers.
But I will preface it with this, like this. I think this player, fantastic player. Seth Carlson is strong, another lefty player. Amazing shot. Like I kind of didn't think Seth. I thought Seth was gonna get drafted a little sooner in the 5th round, but yeah, I think that's a great pickup for Rido.
Super solid player and great vibes too. That's a great guy. Ryan building a pretty solid team here.
And then I think we got Nick again. What did you say about Nick's strategy? You said you didn't know?
I wasn't. I don't think I had any comment. Okay. I think I was gonna say Nick is really gonna be drafting people who are familiar to him.
Okay, you did say that. Yeah, that's
right. But yeah, speaking of people who are familiar to him, I mean, I see Nate at the top of that list there. It's really tough to follow along because I go into my draft spreadsheet and I don't know who's picked and who's not. So, like I said, I really don't envy the GM's job. This is super tough. I try to do a mock draft and I did a really, really, really super poor job at it. It's just like brain melting.
I didn't want to say anything, but
it's a bad one. I did it in 3 minutes. It took me 5 minutes to do, so I didn't think it very
really?
true.
Wow. Well, no, I know you picked mostly out of regional. So, that makes sense that people would pick from people within the region, but
yeah. And you see Carol doing it, right?
Sticking strictly to that is, yeah, I guess Carol's up to 2 Seattle players or 3 including herself. So we'll see who follows after. I think we're waiting on Nick. So yeah. Anyone in the comments got any guesses on who Nick might pick next?
I think there was a request to start a podcast about the New York-Boston rivalry.
Say that again? What? All right. Addison, are you still with me? Addison.
No, sorry. I walked upstairs. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. I can't hear you now.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It looks like Nick has made his choice. He picks up Arlen. That's an amazing pick coming out of the 5th round. Arlen is an amazing supportive teammate, an amazing passer, great court position. Definitely someone you want on your team. So, Addison, Nick, congratulations. You got Arlen on your team.
Yep, Arlen's come to Boston, have done very well at the Commonwealth Classic the past few years. So, like I said, people who Nick is familiar with, and super solid pickup. Probably expected Arlen to go a little earlier, but nice 5th round scoop.
I mean, what can you do though when there's so many good players?
Not like it's so hard. It's so hard, especially in these really late rounds. And William goes with Robbie Echols.
Nice. Coming out of Ottawa, 12 years. I guess Robbie took some time off, so I was expecting that number to be a little higher, but that makes sense. Zach Blackburn says, what? Robbie still plays? Yep. Watch out. Robbie's coming for you. Don't underestimate him.
Yeah, I mean, back in, I think, like 2010, when I was still playing on a brakeless fixed gear, Robbie showed up from Ottawa to Burlington, Vermont, and took his shirt off, and there was like a giant butterfly, and just started like headbutting people over the boards, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is so scary. And still plays super hard, and
he's a clobber
politics. Joel
right.
Crandall going 5th round for Bruce.
Joel's fantastic player coming out of Asheville. I love to see those Southeast players getting recognized. Joel's been playing for a very long time as an excellent goaltender, great communication, part of the NAH rule committee. Like, Joel's excellent choice, especially if you're looking to form like a well-rounded team. That was a great pickup for Bruce. And Bruce is going to get another pick, so we're just going to wait on that. Let's look at this list. Addison, you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to explain this list
Next
that we've
style?
been?
The projected, which list?
Yeah.
Projected picks?
Do you want to explain that?
Well, so it goes forward and then goes backwards. So yeah, Bruce gets what? Bruce will have the last pick.
Yeah, Bruce will have the final pick, which would be it's gonna snake back around to Carol. So Carol and Bruce get to pick back to back.
Yeah, Bruce has to go 1-2, so that's a pretty tough job.
All right, looks like Bruce has come up with their second pick. 6th round pick is Josh Greenfield.
Hell yeah, Josh.
Hell yeah, Josh. I'm super excited to see Josh on this board. Josh is a New York City bike polo player. Excellent player. One of the people that when I go to pick up, like I for some reason don't get thrown with them a lot, but I always look forward when our mallets get thrown together. Like, I'm stoked. So Josh has only been playing 6 years. Lived in Boston for a little bit, but out of Rhode Island, correct?
Yeah, Josh originally started playing in Rhode Island. I mean, I think if you talk to some Boston folks, you'll take credit for him. Great 6th round pickup. Will add a lot to that team. Also good vibes, great vibes.
Absolutely. Definitely, Josh. Looks like William picked Alicia. Alicia, another player, played in Boston, living in Philly. Been playing about 7 years.
Well deserved Super consistent, solid player. Great stick handling. Great going to the net. Gonna be excited
Doesn't quite fit the height requirement. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, really bringing down the average on that team, Alicia. Damn.
No, but I'm really excited to see Alicia on this list. That's awesome. Eastside Bike Polo representing. Let's go.
Hell yeah. I know that. I hope Alicia will be back in Boston at that time. I know they're traveling to like Columbia or something like that. So, love whenever she comes through, and it's great playing with her whenever she comes through. So excited to see this team play.
Andrew Otto says Alicia has a tall personality. I agree.
Okay.
All right, so looks like we got a couple. Wait, what's going on?
All right, so we're going to from William back to Nick. Nick is going with the homie pick.
No.
Out of what?
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Nick with the homie pick.
He's with the that's a homie pick. That's a homie pick.
That's the homie pick. You could guess who it is out there upstairs in Cambridge Bikes. Poppy.
Javi.
I'm just saying, me, Poppy, and Dev is going to be like a pretty brutal line. So I'm sorry for anyone who has to play against us.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough.
right.
It's gonna be tough for you.
I can't say. I don't think I've ever played with Javier, but wonderful human being. Past couple times I've stayed in Boston, I've stayed with Javier and their family. Lovely people, near and dear to my heart, and I really would love to play with Javier sometime. And yeah, great pick from Nick.
Yeah, this team is fully fanging.
All right, so we're moving on to Rido.
Rido with another tried and true Eastside OG. This one with a little bit better of a beard.
I'm sorry, what
Nate
was
Mumford. I said Nate has a
beard.
pretty good. Hell yeah, Nate.
Yeah, not to be confused with Zach Blackburn. Nate Mumford, 15 plus years, obviously an amazing player. That guy, teammate, really held it down for us at Worlds. Like, always just knows when to stay back, when to be conservative, and really has great defense. So that's a great pickup from Ryan. And shout out to Nate.
Hell yeah, Nate. Beating out Mr. Blackburn there. I wonder if they'll still be friends after this.
Probably.
I hope so.
You can't break those two up. No.
Do they come in a pair? Is that?
I guess
David
not.
Frankhauser going to Bob with another LA hometown pick.
There we go. Yeah, so a little bit, there's a lot of like West Coast love going on this team a little bit. David originally
I honestly didn't know Mr. Frank. Columbus, right?
Yeah, originally from Ohio. Yeah.
Shaw, did we lose you? Did we lose me?
No, I'm here. I'll just say
Davis from.
All right, I think we're losing Addison. Let's say we're losing him, but I'll say about David, also a really amazing player who, is good at, playing strategically, playing smart. And it looks like Deanna picked up Meg Stanton out of Philly Bike Polo. Really great choice there. Played plenty with Megan. Great teammate, great movement on the court. Definitely always hustling, and that's super important in bike polo. And I feel like sometimes, we don't sometimes you get someone on your team who just doesn't have the hustle, and Meg Stanton definitely has the hustle and does not give up. So that's definitely something I always look for in a teammate. So yeah, congrats, Meg Stanton. Super excited for that pick. And let's see. So looks like we lost Addison, but we got our next pick. Tenzin. Tenzin's up next. Picking Stu. Asheville Bike Polo. And it looks like we got Addison back.
Solid pickup by Tenzin. Stu, I think, a fan favorite.
I'm glad to see Stu here. When I saw Stu's name on the list, I was a little worried. I know Stu recently had an injury, so I'm super excited to see Stu is back. Very capable of playing polo, so that's a huge win. Congratulations, Stu. Can't wait to see you representing the Southeast. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Stu. Solid pickup. And now we're getting into all right, Carol has 2 picks, so it'll be 1 6th round pick and then the homie round.
All right. So first draft, well, it's not the first draft, but this is a 6th round draft for Carol. Snaking around. Looks like we got Manu coming out of
Hell yeah.
York City Bike Polo. Also, originally a Southeast player. So I love seeing all these Southeast players coming up. Manu's been in New York for actually feels like 2 years. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I played polo with Manu a lot. Really love playing Manu. Very excited to have Manu on the team. Great teammate. Great bike maneuvering. Great passing. Great finishing. Really, like Manu overall, excellent player.
Okay, a solid pickup. Congrats, Manu. All right, now officially onto the homie round. We honestly have no idea who's gonna pick what.
Who would you guess if you had to? I mean, I know you just said you don't know, but like, what would
I'm going through. I don't know. I'm thinking someone from Seattle, maybe Steve. I'm trying to go through the list. I'm trying to go maybe Rachel Sargent.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rachel would be a solid
you're
pickup.
you're all about this like regional thing, man. What's going on?
It's people who you know. They play great together.
But sometimes the people you know like play similarly to don't live in your region.
It's true.
All right, so let's see who Carol's gonna pick. Do 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 do. All right, it looks like we got a confirmation. Carol picked up. Drum roll. Somebody who actually mentioned they had never been drafted before. Jason Farthing, another Southeast player. Another Southeast player. Definitely excited to play with Jason as well. Someone who.
Pop Jason.
Congratulations, Jason. Super excited to play with you. Manu says Jason Fart King. So.
Jason,
all right.
Jason actually just said in the chat yesterday that he has to get his Outback fixed and pick me last, if at all. So.
Yeah.
Jason definitely worthy of being picked. and not being skipped over. So everybody donate money so we can get Jason toss him a little cash, get to this tournament, make it even better.
I'm looking at the board of Carol's players. They all have a lot of experience, a lot of years of experience. Manu being with the least amount of experience of 8 years. So, like, that's
the rookie of the team.
Well, Manu's the rookie of the team, which is definitely would never call Manu a rookie. So, not no more. So, that's, yeah, looking like a pretty strong team. Trying not to be biased, but I'm definitely excited about it.
Yeah, it looks like an all right team.
Yeah. We'll have to find out. I mean, Arnold out of Florida, Jason out of Florida, Manu out of Florida. We got some Florida energy. Got
Tenzin confirming the homie round, picking Josh from Calgary. The Calgary connection.
First, I'm not familiar. I'm not too familiar with Josh Addison.
Yeah, I have no idea who Josh is. Sorry, Josh, but Josh was power ranked.
Obviously, Tenzin.
44.
Tenzin. So that's really what matters.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to meeting you, Josh, and getting to know you more as a player.
Yeah, hell yeah, you're gonna have fun in Boston. This team is looking pretty sick too. I mean, all of these teams are on fire.
All right, we got Diana, picking Sergio out of Seattle. Sergio's been playing a long time. I think he took some time off. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Sergio lived in Lexington for a while.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. I think I may have slept on Sergio's floor once or twice. In a van in Lexington.
Very important part of bike polo.
Sleeping on floors.
Have you graduated from that yet, Addison?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't do that.
Yeah, no Addisons can be sleeping on floors anymore.
I'm very excited to be sleeping in my own bed for this tournament. I at least have that leg up on all of the other people, not from Boston. Diana with a really solid team. We got Mimi being the rookie of this team for sure, and a few others. Well, no, I'm sorry. Dave is the rookie of this team.
Dave is the rookie, but also like years doesn't necessarily like translate to skill level. So got a lot of something to be said about like people who start now like progress so much faster. Like like someone like me played 15 years. It took me a very long time to progress in the sport, and it's really nice to see like how fast people progress now. The game has changed a lot, the style, the rules. So years doesn't translate to skill at all.
For that. All right, so Bob is next. I think probably debating on to pick a homie pick or to pick up probably the best solid pick. A few people I'd like to see picked. Blackburn.
Yeah, I definitely like to see Blackburn be picked up. He's a really good teammate, really solid finisher. He's actually a really funny guy too. To get to know him, he's got a good sense of humor. He
funny looking.
He's funny looking. Nah, he's a little bit more of like introverted, but he's got a really good heart, and lots of love for Zach. Anyways, why am I talking so much about Zach? So we got some other good.
We've got Jess Myers out of Philly. We've got Rachel Sargent out of Seattle. Taylor out of Boston. All solid picks. Still available.
We got Nick Delwo on the board as well. Someone that personally I haven't seen in a while, but I think they're living in the Midwest. Might be an active player. definitely remember them, and they're very like solid, fast, strong player, great shot. Definitely a heavy ripper.
We got Jill out of Portland, I believe. Been playing a long time, also available. I haven't seen them play in many years, but another one of those OG players on the list.
Yeah, and also Ricky. Ricky is somebody out of Salt Lake City who has been really coming up, and someone that I see just puts 100 and whatever 20% in, like always putting 100% in, like like I said, I was speaking to that earlier. Like that's an important factor for me. Like no slow pedaling, especially on defense. Like you're not going to see that from Ricky. So
we also got Nelly pretty high up on the power ranking. Someone who I'm not familiar with, but folks have told me that's sort of an under the radar pickup. Someone who moved from Chile up to Toronto.
Absolutely. Anelli also is a lefty. I saw Nelly doing like a lot of goaltending at Dames, but I also saw Nelly doing a lot of scoring. So
was Nelly on the team from Chile that did super well at Dames?
Yeah, second place. And also Nelly, like every time there was a shootout, because that's what was going on in Dames, anytime there was a tie, Nelly was the person scoring those goals. So in the shootout.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So Nelly is definitely someone you're gonna want on your team. All right, so it looks like Bob has made a decision.
He could still take it back. I think it's not official.
Oh, Bob picked up Joe Ristam, previous NAH rules, decider. What do we say? I mean, okay. Is this
Joe, your mom? Oh my God, Joe.
Only Joe could have hacked the system, so it said that.
Homie round pickup. Congrats, Joe.
Seventh round, great. 13 years of experience. Joe honestly is a great player. Overall, like can play every position and definitely is speedy on the court. So, watch out. Do you think these GMs are listening to us? No, are they? They're in their own world, right?
I hope so, because I thought I had some good burns.
Yeah. I want them to know what we think about their. No, I'm just kidding. But I wonder if we have any sway on them. But maybe we did, because it looks like Rido just picked up Zach Blackburn. So
hey,
let's go.
This guy.
Oh, we got Zach and Nate. Look, they ended up together. How crazy!
Oh my God!
They are a pair.
How does that happen? It's like It's like they don't come, individually.
No, that's really. All right, whatever. I mean, now you can get them confused on the court and stuff.
It's like once you pick Nate, you have no other choice. Good thing.
I love it. It was a pretty awesome team. Looking at it overall, like it'll be interesting. We've got people on this team. We've got Calgary, we've got Seattle, we've got Beehive, we've got New York, Wausau, Philly. Like that's a lot of different cities and regions. I'm pretty excited to see what this team does. I'm not sure if I lost Edison or he just got Mike shy, but it looks like Nick picked up Nelly. So I don't know, man. That's fucking great choice. I'm super excited for them. Congratulations to Nelly. Congratulations to Nick. I think that's a very smart choice. Hell yeah, congratulations, Nelly. Representing Toronto. And so we got a couple more. We're in the 7th round. We've got Will left. We've got Bruce left. There's 2 people.
Oh, I'm back.
We got Addison back. We got 2 people.
Sorry, I dropped.
It's all right. I held it down. We got 2 people left that can be picked. Nelly just got picked up by Nick, which is super amazing. I don't know. Who do we think? Okay, here we go. We got Will picking up
the
Rob.
homie pick. Fuck yeah, homie pick. So super. I mean,
Homie
super
pick,
solid
definitely.
homie pick. I think Raph is a pretty underrated player.
He is. I think Roth doesn't really travel a lot. I don't think a lot of people know Roth. Like, this is it's kind of huge for a 7th round pick, in my opinion. Like,
Unfortunately, Roth really, doesn't meet the tall requirement for this team. So, the team has been destroyed.
That's all right. That's all right. Well, we'll forgive
Worth it. Worth it.
On average, though, still probably taller than me. So.
Well, yeah.
It's pretty easy. I know, Addison. All right. So move. We got big.
We have 2 more picks.
We got just one. One.
Just one more. All right. Who's it gonna be?
I don't know.
Is it gonna be Tex?
Might take a while. I don't know. So we got Bruce. Last pick. Definitely has a list of people to choose from. So, I'm sure they did their homework and, they tried to work some things out. So, yeah.
Let's see if Bruce has some old memories of the means and goes for the Tex pick.
Personally, I really would love to see that, but also it's like there's a bunch of amazing players out there that are putting time and energy in. So,
who's it gonna be? Let's wait for the transition here. Very last pick is going to Joe Madison out of Twin Cities Bike Polo.
Hell yeah. Congratulations to Joe.
Congrats, Joe. Mark Friends really putting you over the edge there with that Venmo donation. Thank you. I don't know Joe. Do you know Joe, Shelley?
Not Madison. No, I don't think so. Maybe I've met them, but not familiar with their game. But very excited to Bruce is back in the central area, so in Twin Cities, so he's very familiar with those players. So,
well, the chat's big fans of Joe. Venmo Joe. Congrats on squeaking it in right at the last second, Joe.
Yeah, we got a lot of love for Joe over here.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for tuning in. We have some really, really solid teams. If you like what you heard, if you enjoyed the stream here, smash those or take a picture of those little QR codes and send some money and help the players who need it, who just got picked, get here. Times are tough. Jason's got to fix his Subaru Outback. It's going to cost $2,300. We want to see him come. We got the folks from Mexico. We really love them. See them come. We don't want anyone bailing because funds are tight. So we think this is a really good cause. So thanks everyone who's already donated. Keep them coming. We're super appreciative of all y'all.
yeah, thanks for tuning in with us, and congratulations to everyone who got drafted. And you know, if you didn't get drafted, you know, maybe next time. There's a lot of like great players on this list, so hope to see you guys out there and in the future. And a lot of love to everybody. You guys have a good night.
Hell yeah, everyone have a good night. If you didn't get drafted, don't take it personally. This is one big popularity contest. It's not because you suck at polo. Unless you suck at polo. We'll see you later.
Signing off.